Hello, I'm Jack and I do T-level engineering. I chose to do a T-level because when I was at high school I got told by my careers advisor that it'd be good for me. If you're willing to put the time in and work hard, then T-levels would be a good option for you to choose when you leave school, yeah. So I come here because part of my course you need to do 300 plus hours of work experience, and then ICRAM actually helped me and got an interview arranged. I'd been applying for lots of stuff before I was going to leave, and I didn't really have like a guaranteed nailed on future after college, but then these not coming. I knew what I was going to be doing. Yeah, it's a level 4 MVQ apprenticeship. They're going to put me on when I leave college. There's an opportunity to go up and up. Like, I'll get like a little part of just like, say like a tube of steel, right? It's just like simple, innit? So you just get that, and then by the time you're done, it's something completely different, yeah. I usually get a program sent and put in, and then I'll run the machine, watch over it, make sure it doesn't damage the part or anything, change the inserts if I need to, and then just keep watching over it, stop it if it's going to crash or damage something. I've learned how to like run machines and stuff. Practical side to it than just sitting in a classroom. The practical sides are miles better. I get on with everyone well and that, yeah. Everyone gets on, just cracks on. I do 3 days a week now at college, yeah. I was doing 4 till I come in. The good facilities, it's a nice workshop, yeah. There's loads of machines and stuff.
Hi, I'm Jamie Lee, General Manager of Millennium Engineering, based in Preston. At Millennium Engineering, we create parts for the hose industry. We were designed because we didn't want to buy outside of the group, so we were created to manufacture these parts in-house and sell to the 50 companies around the group. I see this is our doing our bit to try and get more young people into it, because at the end of the day, let's say I might be alright for me for now, but let's say when I get to 40, 50 myself and I'm managing maybe a different company, maybe this company or whatever, I don't know. If you think about it that way, I'll have problems in the future trying to find staff. So I'm thinking if you try to get more people into it. Plus it's worked out well because we're hiring Jack. And the way I see that is it's a bit of a try before you buy. You know, as we can see how he is, you're not committed to Jack initially essentially. You're only committed to finishing his work placement, his hours. You're not committed to giving him a job afterwards. But after seeing Jack's work ethic and attitude towards work, we decided, right, we'll give him a job. So that's essentially why we did it. Was I just saw it as an opportunity to try and get more young people, but it's turned into more than that. As in now we're thinking it might be good because we get a new building. We're going to be double the size next year. We could set up more students, and then if any of them do well, I mean, it also that should be the college's aim. They should be happy that someone's got a job out of something that they've done as well. So I'd be pretty proud if I was the college and I thought, well, we've done this, got him a placement, now he's got a job out of it in something he wants to do. You know, so that's why I'd say it. So Jack's currently been with us for 6 months and he's doing really well. So one thing we like about Jack is his work ethic and his attitude towards work. There's been times where we said, oh, you can go on your break now, and he said, no, I want to carry on and finish this bit that I'm doing. So that for me is the biggest point, as in there's a lot of young people that don't want to do the job or don't want to put the effort in. But because of the college course, we can now see that he has that mentality, he has that attitude. So that's the reason why we've offered him the job at the end of his placement. So Jack's tasks and roles essentially, when you first start here, you're mainly doing sort of prep work. But because he's been doing this course, we've sort of like moved on a bit quicker. So he's now setting up machines and running machines. The goal with Jack is to get to the point where he can program the machines, which is not there yet. It takes a good year of setting and operating and knowing which inserts, which tools to use and how to do the job before you can start programming the parts. And when he gets to the point where he's programming the parts and doing the job properly, that's when we can class him as, let's say, semi-skilled to skilled in what we're doing. So that's our target for Jack when we hire him, essentially. I would recommend a T-level student there's a few factors really. So one of them is, let's say there's been times where we've been short-staffed and we forgot that Jack's coming in. And the next thing you know, he turns up and we're like, oh God, we could put Jack on the machine. So we've actually put Jack on the machine that the other staff member wouldn't have been on. So that's another good reason. The other good reason is because, as I've mentioned before, it's a dying industry, and age-wise, as in a lot of people aren't getting into it. You need more young people in. So you're doing your bit to get people into engineering, and they can go from the T-level course and then do an apprenticeship in whatever field of engineering they decide after that as well. So it's a good start in that sense. So I would recommend it, and there's been a lot of times where it's been very beneficial to us as a company. Dealing with the college has been quite simple. The initial forms you fill out are quite easy to do. Ikram, who is our sort of officer in that sense, he does most of the work for you. So he gives you the forms, you fill them out. The student can be there within a couple of weeks, and then all you've got to do then is you get an email, and you've just got to say that they've attended. And that's it really. There's no more to it, as in, I thought me doing this, it's going to be a lot of effort for me as on top of my other job. But it hasn't actually been that much effort. It's been quite seamless, to say.